Hey everyone, today is Thursday, March 15th. I've turned my chair because it had a fan sitting on it. And today I have two interesting pieces of information to share. One of them, I'll put a link to the video I'm referring to specifically down below. But there's a video talking about the possible idea behind the endings of Mass Effect 3. This is very spoiler heavy, so if you're not interested, you can just skip ahead a little bit and avoid this because I'm going to talk about Star Trek Online in a minute. The video talks about how the endings of Mass Effect 3 could possibly have something to do with Reaper indoctrination. You don't see a lot of the stuff happening because there's a bright flash of light and blah, blah, blah. So basically, at the very end of the game, you're given these three choices, and two of them leave the Reapers alive, and everyone's supposedly hunky-dory, everybody's happy. And they intentionally make controlling the Reapers, which is the Elusive Man's idea, to be blue, which seems like it's Paragon. They make the Anderson's idea of destroying all synthetic life in the universe, Reapers, Geth, Edie, what have you, to be red, so it looks like a renegade option. And then in the middle, the gray option, if you will, which is actually green, is everyone becomes organic and so forth, and synthetic. So the concept behind this guy's video is that the green and the blue are indoctrinated responses to the Reapers, where the Reapers don't get wiped out. And the red one is you're breaking the indoctrination. Now, I was thinking about taking this a step further and just saying, if the ending of the game is nothing but a metaphor for resisting the Reaper indoctrination, then you don't actually destroy the Reapers in the end. The Citadel doesn't blow up. People don't, well, you're still beat to hell. Anderson may not be dead. The Elusive Man might not be dead either. You know, things like this. So that means there's still a war to fight, and that means BioWare is not done with Mass Effect yet. Or at least we have some DLCs to look forward to. So we'll see how that goes. Now, on to Star Trek. Star Trek Online today has released new ships, 3 of each for the Federation and the Klingon. The 3 for the Federation are specialized variants of the Odyssey Cruiser, the new flagship, the biggest ship that they have, the one I was recently playing around with, an all-turret build. The Odyssey Operation Cruiser comes with saucer separation. The Science Cruiser comes with little worker bees that repair ships. And the tactical variant comes with an Aquarius escort that it kicks out the back, essentially. But it's the special mission pod that opens up off the back end. And that acts as another, vehicle that flies around. Each of them have their own different power settings. The Operations variant has +5 to all subsystems. The Science variation has +10 power to shields, +10 to auxiliary, like the baseline version does. And the tactical version has +10 to weapons, +5 to shields, +5 to auxiliary. The Klingon vessel, which is also out today, it's called the Bortask Battle Cruiser. The tactical one comes with a disruptor autocannon, sustained barrage at a single target. That one comes with 15 power to the weapons. The War Cruiser is the engineering variant, and that one comes with a bird of prey that you kick out the back, and it comes with 10 power to weapons, 10 power to engines. And the Command Cruiser is the Science variant. This one comes with a subspace snare ability that you grab an enemy and you pull them to right in front of you. This ship also comes with +10 to weapons, +10 to shields, and the usual science abilities that come with science ships. The thing that all 6 of these vessels share, though, is that whereas the original variant, the original version, the baseline, only had a universal lieutenant commander slot, and they had I know the Odyssey had a science ensign slot. I don't remember what the Bortask version had. they both now have a universal ensign slot as well as that universal lieutenant commander slot. Now, the price for these vehicles, you can only get them through the C store starting today. They are each 2,000 points. You can buy the 3-pack. You can get all 3 of them for 4,000 points. So buy 2, get 1 free. If you put all the consoles, like their special abilities are given to them by a specific console. So if you take all 3 of the consoles for the Odyssey and you slap them all together on one Odyssey, you can do all 3 of those abilities, saucer separation, kicking out the escort, and using the worker bees. And they give a set bonus for having all 3 of the consoles together. So I personally think the 4,000 C-Store point version is better than buying each ship or one ship individually. The issue is, for me, I would wind up waiting 5 months for the 2,000 points or 10 months for the 4,000 points and just hold off on getting them until way later because I get 400 points a month. But yeah, that's about it. My Odyssey test went very well. It survived almost all the way to the end, a red alert in the, I think it was the Deferi sector, the Aurelius sector block. I got nailed by one of those plasma rings, and I didn't see it coming until it was too late to shoot at it, so that took me out. But for the most part, I was able to keep my ship alive the entire time. I was even able to hold the aggro of the big vehicle for the longest time. I hated it, but I did it. And I took advantage of my heals. Basically, my ship put out just enough damage, consistent damage, to keep its shields low. Very, very low. And my friend, in his tactical escort retrofit, pounded the ever-living crap out of it. And so we won the day. So I suffered 1 death. I think he had like 3 or 4. But yeah. Anyways, until next time.